This weekend was my 5th Jiu Jitsu tournament. I didn't come away with a medal this time, but I thought it was a very positive experience. I'll show you why in just a little bit. If you're ready for it, guys, find that like button and let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Hello, Valley Club. I am ValleyFlyin. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I hope you're having a great day. Now, normally on this channel, we talk about my very favorite video game that I'm playing at the moment, which for the past 4 years has been Marvel Strike Force. But today, we're doing something a little different. We are talking about my Jiu Jitsu tournament. Now, this is my 5th Jiu Jitsu tournament that I've entered, my 4th as a blue belt. And I didn't perform very well last time, so one thing that I wanted to do is perform a lot better, and I think I did that. So I'm very happy with this performance, but didn't win. But you'll see the results, why I'm not super upset, because I thought I did pretty good. Now, didn't have a good prep for this tournament. The tournament was originally supposed to be in March, got pushed back to May. The day that it was announced, earlier that day, I injured my knee, so that was like 4 weeks that I wasn't really training. When that injury healed, I injured my other knee. That was a knee that I had surgery on, so it didn't really do anything to injure it. It just kind of swelled up, and that took a couple weeks off my training. So didn't really have a good tournament prep, but what I really wanted to focus on was relaxing, managing my energy, and improving some of the holes that I had in some of my previous tournaments. One of which was not being able to really attack from guard, and the other from the last tournament, not being able to escape cross side and half guard. So those are the things that I wanted to focus on this time. Let's go take a look at some of the footage. This is my first match from the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. This was an opponent that I lost to in my previous tournament. Didn't do well and actually tapped the first time in competition. So I watched the match and I was confident going in because I knew I was a lot better, and this is what happened. So this was actually a longer match. Let me turn this down just a little bit there. Yeah, let's scroll forward so we can see some of the action there. All right, so this is the beginning. We are in the 208, so that is the heavyweight division, blue belt. I'm actually competing in Masters 2, which is the 36 to 40-year-old division. I'm actually in Masters 3, which is 40 to 45, but didn't, there was nobody to compete with. So actually I did better this time. Last time he swept me, I ended up on bottom. This time I didn't get swept, ended up in his guard, but he does sweep me on something I'm not as familiar with. So he's attempting to choke there. I push hard so he can't get me to his chest. If he gets me to his chest, he can finish the choke. Now he started to work some other stuff. He's grabbing my sleeve there. He's setting up his sweep that I wasn't sure. If he's grabbing the sleeve there, I put my leg up. So what he wants is that he wants to move this sleeve here, and then he sweeps me. He wants to move that, get under my leg. He gets a sweep there. Scores the 2 points. There he goes. He's up 2 points at this point. Now I'm really trying to stay relaxed, which is something that I was not doing the previous tournament. Trying to stay relaxed here and trying to get my underhook in on this side. This right hand, I'm trying to get it under his arm so I can do my escape. As soon as I get that there, I'm going to start my escape. I want to get to my side and I want to get to my knees, the turtle. He starts on it. He attempts a submission right there. It is a step over choke. He tried that the last time. This left arm is a little not where I want it. Now I'm trying to get my right arm back into that underhook on this side. You can't really see it because my knee is in the way. There we go. That underhook just is there. Now it's there. I can just attempt my escape. He does a good job of not letting me get to my stomach. I want to try to go knee, belly down. That's called a turtle position, and grab his leg and drive into him so I can take him down. And yeah, he just stops that, and now I'm just gonna go attempt that again. If I could get to my stomach, I could grab his leg. There we go, got to my side again. This time I grab his leg, and in this position, I do grab his leg. I finally get the escape. And actually, when we topple over, I'm not sure where we are at this point. I know I'm in a good position because I'm grabbing his leg, but the way we fell, I kind of got disoriented. I'm like, where are we? So I'm just trying to hold his leg at this point to kind of see where I'm at. And I kind of figure out where I'm at. I'm like, I just got to hold on to his leg because he could attack me. And now he's starting to attack my left arm. I'm leaving it in there right now. He flips me over. Now he's going for an arm bar. I'm defending that. I pull it in there. A couple ways I could defend. I could get to my knees, but he's really keeping me down. If I get to my knees, I could stack him onto his neck. Other thing I could do, I could pull this elbow out to defend. Or I could get this foot over my head. And since I can't really get to my knees, or pull the elbow out because he's doing a good job with both of those. Now I'm trying to open up and get to my that leg, his left leg over my head, and that defends the armbar. A little risky because to do that, I have to separate my arms, and it gives him opportunity to finish that armbar. But yeah, I got that. But in doing that, I opened myself to a triangle. So now he's trying to finish this triangle. Actually, this is not a triangle. He still has the arm. He goes for a triangle eventually, though. And I get my head caught in there. Actually, I think this is where yeah, he does have the triangle and trying to resist the choke. And at one point, I just relaxed. This point, I'm just relaxing because I noticed as I was fighting, he was getting tighter and tighter. So now I'm just relaxing. I was like, all right, got to relax. Like, I know it's not going to finish now. Now I just got to figure out how to get out of this. So I grab his leg. That starts to ease it up. And yeah, I'm starting to work my way out of the triangle now. Actually, I might still be relaxing. There we go. Now I start to realize the leg. And I got to start to attack that to break open the grip. He still has that triangle on there. I can't really move too much. If I move too much, I could get swept. So I got to really be patient with what I'm doing. I want to stay on top. All right, so now I got the leg. Now I'm out of the triangle. Boom. Now I can work on passing. I got the 2 points for getting out of that. So now it's even. It's 2-2 right now. And I'm trying to pass. So I'm trying to do a Z-guard pass, which we call. I get my legs in there, and I want to crush his legs and stay heavy on them so he can't move, and then just pass to the side. He's doing a good job getting that foot in, so I can't really pass properly. And we get to the side there. I don't fully pass yet. He still has that. And now we got a reset in the middle. We did a lot of resets in this match, and that kind of threw me off there. It's still 2-2 at this point. We're still tied. And I'm on top, or I'm in his guard. I think we reset in his guard there. I'm out of breath watching this. Hey, I was out of breath doing this. I was so tired. I didn't really have a lot of good competition reps leading up because of all the injuries. I think my first rep as far as competition intensity was on the Wednesday before that. Then I did another light round on Thursday, and that was it for my competition prep. Everything else was like light rounds. And I was actually thinking, can I go through this tournament just doing light rounds and enter? Can I compete? And the answer is yes, I can be competitive. I don't know if I could win without doing hard training, but this was a good thing because I can still be competitive. Maybe not win, but be competitive in these tournaments. Oh, there we go. I got swept there. I pass his guard and I get lazy. Actually, he actually does the same exact thing. He does this omoplata sweep, which we went over yesterday. He's getting this arm here, getting under this leg, and just working this sweep. So guess what I'm going to be working these next few weeks offensively to do this. Yeah, so I'm going to be working this, and I scramble here. He still has my arm there, so I'm still not in a good position, but I flip him. He flips me again, and I get flipped one more time, and he's in cross-eyed there. He should have 3 points for passing my guard. I'm not sure if he got awarded the points, or if maybe he never was in my guard, so maybe it's still 2-2. I'm not sure what happened there. So now I get to underhook again. He tries to go in knee on belly. I think he gets points for that. He gets a little greedy, tries to mount, and I get on top. Unfortunately, though, I'm on top. We don't restart on top. I think it's actually still 2-2. I don't think he got points for passing because I was in his guard. He didn't get the knee on belly because he didn't hold it long enough. And now, unfortunately, instead of me starting on top, we start standing. And I get thrown off a little here. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so tired. I don't want to go through that whole standing sequence. I didn't have a lot of training leading up as far as stand-up. I think I did one day, 2-3 rounds of stand-up, and that's it leading up to this. And that was a Thursday. So I decided to pull guard. You know, I want to get guard. I want to attack him from my guard. I can relax there a little. And because he goes up, both his feet are off the ground, I get a little greedy with it. I don't accept the guard. I'm like, oh, maybe I could sweep him. So I try to sweep him. And he recognizes that, gets the foot off the hip right away. If I took guard, I might have been able to do that, but I get greedy with that sweep, and he passes me, scores right there. That was a bad decision. If I was not as tired, if I was into the match a little more tactically, I probably would have done a little better there. He passed my guard. He gets 3 points right there. I don't know if the ref gave it to him there. He gets the 3 points. So now he's up 5-3. He gets the knee. He's going knee on. Oh, and then this is a uniform malfunction. 25 seconds left. I'm down 5-2 because he just passed my guard. My pants is ripped. The referee is saying, I gotta go. I know, I remember this. There's 25 seconds left now. I'm like, let's just go. I just want to fight. There's only 25 seconds left. Let's just keep going. It's like, no, you gotta change. You could get hurt. You could injure the other person. So we change it there. There's me changing, and then, boom, back on. I got my new pants on. We're gonna start this up. And I'm out of it. There's not a lot of time left. There's only 25 seconds left. I'm down 5-3 at this point. If I pass this guard, I could, I score and it's tied. If I don't escape, he's gonna hold. So I gotta be a little risky here. So my technique gets a little off because there's not a lot of time here. He scores a bunch of points here, but yeah, I'm playing very, very non-conservative. He scored 2 more points there. So now he's up 7-2. He might score one more time at this point. I'm trying to get up, trying to get that underhook. I don't get either of them. I need a little bit more time to do what I want. Trying for the underhook on this side, and that is when time expires. So if I calculated it right, I think he won 7-2. Very, very close until I made some tactical errors there. Some of that I think was the tactic leading up, not having as much training. All right, this is the next match here. This is my second opponent. So at this point, we both lost our first matches. The very first few seconds of the match didn't get recorded, but yeah, this match goes a lot differently. All right, so we tie up here. Didn't really want to tie up. What my strategy this time, because I didn't have a lot of stand-up training, I just wanted to keep my arms tight and go in and grab his waist and do a takedown. That doesn't happen here. So we tie up for a little bit, and I don't feel him attacking. I feel him just staying there. And I saw his last match. They stood up like this for like 3 minutes. I didn't want that to happen, so I started to get a little risky. I'm like, all right, he's already got a grip. I can't get what I want, so now I'm trying to grab his head so I can drive my forehead into his temple. He's not letting me get the angle to do that. I think he feels that happening, and he's preventing me from getting my angle. So now I'm trying to get a cross grip. There, I get that cross grip. Got to break his grip. Boom, now I got the grip I want. I'm going for a Yokozuna Gaeshi. I got to put that leg in there. But what happens here? He gets his arm all the way up, and I start freaking out. I'm like, this arm right here, his left arm goes up, or his right arm goes up. I'm like, oh my goodness, I got access to his back. I could take all the stuff, and I start all these light bulbs going off my head. I'm like, oh, I got all this stuff, and I forget all my base. I get a little overexcited there, and now I try to do the sweep again without the cross grip. I put my foot in there, very, very bad, and he just does a very simple, that was not a so, that's an inside leg trip. He scores 2 points. That's pretty much all he does in this match. All right, we restart in the middle. Let's move this forward a few frames here. We restart with him on top. I'm in half guard. He's got 2 points. I'm down 2-0. I need to escape. I need to get on top. I need to attack him. I need to sub. Or I need to start to score a little more points. All right, so same thing. I'm relaxing, working my underhook. Can't really see what I'm doing at this point, but I'm trying to work my underhook there. It's the arm. Trying to get the underhook on this. Actually, I try the underhook. It doesn't work. So what I do, I actually get back from half guard, and then I get him back to closed guard. That's what happens here. Now I start attacking. This is where I've been working here. So try the cross collar choke. He lets his elbow go. The arm, I attempt to armbar really quickly. He defends that fast, so I pull it off. Now I get his elbow. So I tried to take his back here. He's almost breaking his base. He keeps his base, though, so he does a good job with that. But now his base is up. I stop attacking the arm, and now I start going back in for another cross collar. There we go. First hand in to try to get a good deep cross collar. Now I'm trying to start with a second one. The second hand is not there yet. Oh, but his elbow gets a little stuff. So I try to attack that arm with that elbow. As I'm still working the cross collar choke, his base gets a little off. I try to sweep him. He gets back up, and I try the triangle. I attempt the triangle. I can't get the angle, and I didn't notice what was happening before. I noticed something didn't feel right. I couldn't squeeze properly, and it's because I'm fully stacked. I was like, something didn't feel right. I didn't notice what was not right. Well, if my hips, they're hinged, I don't have that 90-degree angle, and he does a good job. He's actually doing the wrong way. If I use this arm and go under with this leg, I can sweep him to this side, but I don't notice what he's doing. I don't notice the position I have quick enough. Well, blue belt. I don't have all the feelings that I need, but yeah, he's stacking me there. If I could shift my angle I could finish this, but he's doing a good job of keeping me compressed. I can't really move. I can't really shift the angle there. I don't want to keep him away. I want to grab that leg and move him to the side. I'm not realizing what is happening in the moment, though. All right, so I'm trying to tighten the triangle. I'm trying to loosen it. I need to get under that leg. There we go. I get under it. I sweep him, but it loosens up and opens up the triangle, and he actually gets the pass. He scores 3 points right there, so he's actually up 5-2 right now. But I still feel I'm doing good because I'm the one that's attacking. I've initiated all the attacks. Anyway, was he using my T-short for leverage? You can grab in the gi. Some people like the grabbing and the slowing down. I do. Some people don't, and they prefer no gi. So that's the main differences between gi and no gi. I'm still trying to relax. He tries for the knee on belly. I think he gets the points. All right, so now he's up. Was that 5, 6, 7-0 right now? That's just kind of the way the scoring is, but yeah. That's another thing. I got to be a little better tactically with the scoring there. I tried to take his back again. He knows what I'm doing. I end up on top. I get the guard pass, so now it's 7-2. And I actually don't remember this. I didn't remember being cross-eyed. I thought we were in guard the whole time. All right, so now I'm trying to pass. All right, I tried a very, very weak knee on belly to try to take him out. He goes to his back. I try to take his back. He defends that, and I go armbar here. This one was good. This one was tight. And I feel he was defending it, though. But while he was defending it, he was leaving his other arm open, so I switched a triangle there. And he does the exact same thing, and I still don't notice what he's doing. He's keeping me stacked, so I can't get that pressure when I like to finish this choke. This is something we worked on yesterday. Now I recognize this. But, yeah, on Saturday, did not. I was being stacked hard there. I need to get my hips out to this angle. I need to create space. I need to get my hips out. If I get my hips out right there, this choke is done. But he has that grip right there, and he's stacked. He can't finish the pass because I'm behind his elbow. But I can't finish the choke either because he has me stacked. So we're kind of in a stalemate here. I'm trying to change the angle, figure out where I'm at, but I still don't recognize that my hip is fully compressed. There, I'm trying to get it out, and this is the most embarrassing part here. Right here, where we pause. Right there. All right, so let's go back to there. So he gets out of this, and he fully disengages. So I am tired because I made a mistake of not knowing where I was, and I started squeezing. I'm like, all right, this is tight. I got a good grip. I didn't know I had a bad angle and had bad leverage, but yeah, I started squeezing that. Didn't go well, got tired. So when this happened, and he fully disengaged from me, we're so used to that. He fully lets go, does nothing. And as soon as he does that, I'm like, oh, is the match over? But no, it's not. It's for a split second. I'm like, oh, are we done? And I'm tired. I don't react. And they're like, no, what the hell are you doing? You got to go. And so he starts attacking me. I'm like, no, you're not getting my back. You're not going to get my back. So now I start reacting. I'm like, don't do that. But as you see, I'm so slow right now because I'm dead tired. I tried to finish that triangle without having the angle, and I just burned myself out. I shouldn't have done it. I should have recognized where I was. So that is something that I need to work on as well. Strategy. All right. At this point, not a lot of time left. I look at the clock. There's like, I think there's less than a minute left. I'm like, oh man, I need to go right now. I need to take him down. I need to get him in guard. I need something. So since there's not a lot of time left, I don't really have a good takedown that I have that's go-to right now. I try Uchimata. Doesn't work. May have tried. I thought about it. I may have tried it or not, but that is it. That is the matches. That is how it ended, and he won. I believe that was 7-2, and I think it was 7-2 also my first match. So I lost both of my matches, but did well. Feel happy about my performance. I don't feel happy about the losses, but this is what I tell everybody that's getting ready for their competitions. It's always a good result if you compete. As long as you don't get hurt. The losses feel bad, but they make you better, and these losses feel really, really bad. So hopefully it's going to help me get better. And the wins, they feel good. So I don't feel good right now, but there's a lot of positivity that I could take from these mistakes and hopefully become better. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next time. We do this every time I compete in a tournament. I don't know when the next one will be. So if you're here for the Jiu Jitsu, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and hopefully the next one will be soon. If you're here for Marvel Strike Force content, that'll be what the remaining content of the content on this channel will be for this week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know your thoughts. Share this with your friends. Hopefully enjoy this breakdown as well of some of my things that I did well and some of the things that I made mistakes on this weekend. Have a great weekend. Hopefully you have a good one. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin.